Yo, pop a 40 and check your rollies. It's Cryme time.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 510 pounds, Shad and JTG, Cryme time.
What you gonna do? We're bringing the hood to you. Yeah, that's how they do. This is Hollywood, and it's crime time. Be scared, you probably should. I come from the streets, I was raised in the gutter. I went up on your mother for that bread and butter. I said, "Robert, these crooks, get your property took." Robbing is my job, I get paid off the books. Marvin with my squad, man, coming from Scarfan. Brooklyn, who want problems? I don't care less about a copper. They call me the copper stopper. You want something proper? No need to pack your bags, no need to move. Cause no matter where you go, we're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing the hood to you. What you gonna do? We're bringing the hood to you. Yeah, that's how we do. We're bringing the hood to you. What you gonna do? We're bringing the hood to you. Yeah, that's how we do. Once upon a time. You're going down, down, down. Just come and smooth. Watch me
And the opponent,
laying down.
from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 265 pounds, Marcus Corvon.
What you just don't lose. I wanna be, will never be anything but born to lose. And even worse, there's more bad news. You're going down. Yeah, you're going down. You're going down. Said I put you in the ground. Yeah. Oh, you're going down, yeah. You're going
From Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 234 pounds, Kenny Dykstra.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
JTG's always giving shout-outs to his friends. Have you ever given a shout-out?
Well, you know, once I dropped a bowling ball to my foot, and I screamed like a pig under a gate. That's about as close as I've ever come to a shout.
They got the tag.
A textbook reversal there. Man, Al Smashmouth is Marcus Corvon.
He's the alpha male. He's the top of the food chain. And they don't get any bigger or badder than him. think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tail.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this!
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR.
He's not going to get caught with that one. The referee saw the tag.
I can't believe he countered that one.
One.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You got to have
4.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
Wow! Listen to these. Watch out! He reversed it! After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. You know, Shad and his Cryme Time partner, JTG, had a spotless record for their first several months on Raw.
Well, a spotless win-loss record anyway.
You know, as hard as it might be to believe, I don't think they've ever actually been convicted of anything.
Yeah, I met their lawyer. That guy could sell snow to an Eskimo. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
Looks like the tag is made.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Oh, no! This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
I think that's a tag.
Kenny might be one of the youngest superstars on the roster, but he's already helped tag team gold.
And mark my words, he's going to see a lot more championship gold before he's done. I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match... And now he's bringing in his partner.
I think these superstars have legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see him go at it again. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I think... Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver. Oh, boy. These top rope moves can go either way.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end.
And now a pin.
One.
This could be it. 2.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's...
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Uh-oh. Come on! You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. What a reversal. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not gonna see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant. And there's the cover. 1, 2.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the... Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament? JTG is a terrific competitor in the ring. He hates to lose a match.
Almost as much as he hates losing money, which I don't think I've ever seen him do.
He's quite the entrepreneur, no doubt about it.
Oh boy, there's the tag!
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
1, 2.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you. A lot of... The tag is made.
The power of the alpha male is just plain scary.
No doubt about it. You don't see many superstars with the ability to physically dominate their opponents the way Marcus Corban can.
And he's not just strong, he's also quick, and that makes him even more dangerous.
The alpha male is an incredibly well-rounded superstar, and that makes it hard for his opponents to find the weak spot to exploit. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
Boy, there's not a lot of finesse to Shad's style, is there?
Not at all. And that hasn't been much of a detriment to this big brawler from Brooklyn. Kenny Dykstra's first WWE appearance was with that all-male cheerleading squad, the Spirit Squad. And there's the tag.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be... My God! What a brutal assault! And yet, I have to admit, the strategy is sound.
It's not the fanciest move, JR, but driving your opponent's head into an exposed turnbuckle like that sure does take the fight out of him. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. JTG grew up on the mean streets of Brooklyn, New York. And this kid's got some hustle to him. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Looks like they got the tag, JR. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. He's going up, JR. This could be big. He countered that one perfectly.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know. When you're facing a superstar like Marcus Corvon, what should your strategy be?
You can't let him build momentum. He's so fast and so strong that if he gets the upper hand, you're not going to get it back.
Very astute, King. Good advice. Let's see if his opponent is able to follow it. There's the tag. That's the way to do it. If his opponent's not careful,
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
there's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
Oh boy, this looks like an all-or-nothing move. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
Oh no! It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood, the Red Cross ought to be sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that.
Man, I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had personal thoughts.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, all's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. No. JT,
that was a smart tag, JR. I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. 2.
This Marcus Corvan is pure power, and he knows how to use it.
He does indeed. The alpha male leaves a trail of broken bodies. They made the tag.
You know, a lot of people accuse Shad of perpetuating a negative stereotype.
Big Shad's an extremely charismatic and talented competitor. I don't see any negatives to him whatsoever.
Obviously, you've never done business with him then. Kenny's come so far at such a young age. We could be looking at a future WWE champion right here.
I wouldn't doubt it. Kenny's got decades of competition ahead of him, and he gets better with every match. I think we're beginning to see the effects of this very tough, very physical matchup on these contestants.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring.
I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Friday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this? The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
Boy, these superstars sure have their...
You're going down, down, down. Just go smooth. Watch me
Here are your winners,
laying down.
Marcus Corvan